you guys. I'm so excited to see you. I feel like I have been a bad child. It was a long weekend not going live. I think I might need to change this because I missed you guys a lot. And then I didn't post a couple pick a cards. So, but in my defense, it rained for 4 days. It was my mom's heavenly birthday, and I was kind of just like, And Sassy, you're so funny. I'm glad you're here. I was wondering if you'd be here, Sassy. I'm looking forward to your reply to my email. So, you guys, Kathy, Meredith, if you're listening, anybody, hey, Candy, right? What did I see? Yeah. Hi, Candy. Nice to see you guys. Um, and Peggy, of course. Thank you
Hi,
for being
hi.
here. Um, yeah, Sassy reply because what I'd like to do, this is real simple, you guys, and I am no expert in astral travel. I am just super curious because I have my own experiences with it. Hey, Jean, that I haven't been able to really explain or control. So I'll get into that. But what I was thinking is we can cover there's like 4 sections to this, um, topic, and I thought we'd cover it for a little while and then have, like, once a month, starting in September, have you guys, whoever wants to, like Sassy, for example, Jean, for example, I'll send you the link. You guys come on the studio with me, and we have a little discussion. Oh, you're in Charleston. Oh, Charleston has my heart. It's so beautiful there. Um, but we could have like a roundtable discussion, like talk about our experiences and where you're at with a topic like astral travel or even dream journaling. We're going to take baby steps with it. So I also want to, if I didn't mention, my my friend, I can call her my friend now, Stacy, the animal psychic, and she's just an awesome medium, will be on either Friday, September 5th, or Saturday. So look for that, you guys. It's going to be fantastic. And I know she has an ability to go into different realms, like we'll talk about as we get into astral travel. Um, really, really fantastic stuff. Kathy, I'm so congratulations. I know that's a big, big relief. And I do hope uh, Meredith Lynn is having a good day. And Monique, if you're listening, I love you, girl. So, what do you guys? Yeah, Jean. Hi, Miss Erica. So, anybody? Um, Let me put this up real quick too. Let me take that down for a minute. Anybody who would like to come on, and you don't have to be on camera if you don't want to. But come on, I can have up to 4 or 5, I think, and we'll just sit and have a really cool chat about some of these topics that we're all trying to wrap our head around. Um, and so write down this email, Ella Truitt. You guys know I'm Elizabeth, and that's my little part of my spirit scene there. My spirit guides will reply to you about this. Anyway, I think it'd be really fun. We'll do it towards the end of the month. What do you guys think? Let me look at the comments. Hey, Dawn. Okay. Oh, Monique is here. Hi, babe. I was just saying hey to you. So, what do you guys think? Put a 1 in there if you would like to do roundtable discussions once a month. We'll have the Zoom still for members. Oh, thank you, Peggy. And yeah, and the interviews. We'll keep doing readings. Okay, Monique. Awesome. Okay, cool, Sassy. And Sassy, I did send you an invite already. Jean, I'd love to have your email. I know, Kathy. Okay, cool. You guys just reach out. If you are interested, email me and together we'll all come up with a date. Now, the other thing I'm so happy about to tell you is I have packed up the soap. So when I finish, I'm going to be mailing to Peggy, Monique, Meredith, Kathy, Kaylee, and Gigi. So I've got 6 of the 12, and I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I love just giving them to you. They are so beautiful, so fantastic. I'm so grateful to you guys for being here and helping. It's up to you if you wanna shoot me some coin, you can, but it is my pleasure. It is my honor to send these to you, and I hope you like what I picked for you guys. Now I will have 6 more. So if anyone new here, would like a soap, it's a crystal soap. What's going on here? Why can't I get rid of that? What are you doing? There we go. It's a true soap. What am I trying to say? True soul crystal soap infused with Reiki energy, amazing ingredients. They smell wonderful. And most of the crystals are large, pretty good size
They are good size.
on the soap. So they're just beautiful. If you'd like one, I have 6 left. Okay, just email me because I'll need your address. What's up? Okay. Now, so I'm gonna take my email down now. I hope everybody got it who's interested. So let me get my notes. I'm just gonna tell you guys. So I got interested in astral travel because I have a lot of experiences since I was little. Um, along with sleep paralysis, right? And then actually leaving my body. I've had a couple near death experiences that sorry, I'm not as good at I stop and read. Oh, that'll be beautiful. Sassy, if she ever has discounts on the crystals, let me know. I'm looking for, good, well-sourced crystals to do more soaps, but I gotta know, like, who picks them out for me, but I'd love to find any of you guys who are into that and find a deal, let me know. Aw, yeah, Dawn. Well, little by little, and manifest a way that maybe somebody will give you one, right? Okay, so back to astral travel. So I've had all these weird experiences and dreams. Dream is one of the steps, it's one of the very beginning steps into remote viewing, some of the things we practice, and then actually astral travel. So I do want to take this little by little. And like I said, I am no expert, but out of curiosity, I took a course on it. And that does not make you an expert either. I'll tell you that. This takes a lot of practice and focus. So let me go on to the next page for you guys. So it really, really is being in a state of relaxation and meditation where you set really good intentions for yourself and this process. And it takes extreme focus and a lot of practice. It can be exhausting, you guys. Let me tell you that. Now, some things I want you to think about as you, first of all, dreaming is really important. And I'd love for you to really try to journal it as best you can when you have dreams. If you don't remember your dreams at all, you can just kind of get curious, sit for a while, and use your imagination. Make up something. This is all about getting curious and imaginative and out of your own mind and thinking and into a different state, much like meditation. So when you want to set an intention, you want to really put a bubble of protection around yourself, and you want to do this with the highest intentions, right? And it's good meditation practice as you do this, and that can take practice, remembering your dreams. It all takes a lot of repetition and practice. Now, I would suggest too to set an intended destination. And I would go slow, like just try to get in a state where maybe you can view one of the rooms in your house. Maybe you have people who live with you and you actually can see them. They likely will not be able to see you. If you live with somebody who will play a game with you, you could take cards, right? Have someone put a card in an envelope and place it somewhere, and you try to remote view where the envelope is, and then you try to remote view what card is in there, much like we practice a lot. And always go into this with the intent of doing good, not to spy, not to do anything underhanded. This is, with the highest intentions, because you have to protect yourself. As you get better at this, you will actually be in your ethereal body, out of the meat suit, leaving your comfort zone in a big way. And part of that, for some of you, many of you may feel this when you dream. And that's what happens to me. I don't have any control over where I go. Um, and I wanted to learn how to fix that. So that is, I have to be sure to understand my dreams and to set an intention that I do this while I am awake. So you have to be comfortable but not lying down, really relaxed but not asleep, and we'll go into that as we go through this, more lucid dreaming. Now, some things you've got to remember, please don't get discouraged by any of this, including as we try our own remote viewing exercises and all of that. And as you get better and better, you're going to get very excited or sometimes scared, confused. Try to stay in a state of calmness and just in a flow. And don't do this unless you're ready, because it can work. It does work. Um, Remote viewing and astral travel has been used by the military for decades. It works. So be prepared. Don't do this unless you're prepared. Um, and it's definitely a feeling of you're seeing things without your visual sight, obviously. And do not travel without an intention. That worries me when I'm traveling in my dreams and I can't control it. Um, what happened? Skipped a page on me. Let me go back. Um, I do want to tell you guys too that remote viewing and astral traveling, lucid dreaming, it does involve a lot of telepathy too. So understand your clairs are opening up. Um, and as you start, a lot of times when you remote view, you most definitely each and every time put a protective cloak over you. But understand many times people can't see you until you go into this next step of actual astral traveling. And that is when you will actually start to interact with other beings, other dimensions, other realms. It's quite interesting, and just stay calm and curious. And as we go through this process, again, I'll be talking about lucid dreaming, quantum sensing, which is what we do when we practice remote viewing. When you go have someone hide something for you and see if you can see it and what is inside the envelope and the senses and the colors and everything. That's quantum sensing. And all of this is building your third eye chakra. Plus, your heart chakra is the Stargate portal where you're gonna pop in and out. It's called popping, and that's a technique we're gonna learn where you come in and out of your body. You start to control it in that sense. And a good intention, if you wanna start, and always remember, is to well, come up with your own, but do this, the protection and the intention and the focus. I am ready to leave my body and connect with the highest vibrational experiences. Now, let me see what else I have for you guys. Again, I want you to remember to be really relaxed, that meditation zone, but try not to fall asleep. It's quite normal, and this can be very tiring. So you may get through it and then you need a nap, you know? Um, and do go into your meditative state where you can kind of bring in the light, clear the dark, and get into your ethereal body. And again, remember equanimity, um, to stay in a state of calmness, composure, evenness of temper, and observe without reacting. It's good for you and the whole process. And again, your intentions, your focus. Be sure to be in a safe place. And again, protection and don't get discouraged. This can take forever. Not forever, but some time, to understand. Now, how do I stop sharing that? Let's try this. Okay. So that's just kind of like a beginning into it. Let me see what Sassy is. Oh, Dawn. Okay. Well, try if you're interested, Dawn. I know I have a bad thyroid. I could sleep for hours. Um, Try it when you feel most alert, but open and ready for something like this. Sassy says, I don't believe I astral travel or remote view. Well, going to past lives is similar. Yeah. And a parallel universe. It is. It is. And for example, um many times and this sounds crazy, right? I go to other planets. I do. I haven't like I said, I can't control it like Elizabeth April can, who goes and speaks with beings at the Galactic Federation of Light. If you guys understand and believe what that is, not everybody believes in it, but that is at the point where you can go into all these different realms. That's really cool, Sassy. So this is why I would love to have you on a round table discussion, Um, Also, let's see. Hi, Brenda. I'm going to get reading here in just a minute. Oh, I like that. That's very good that you can go to the same place. And I would imagine you're popping in and out of your body. Um, oh, I love this. Hi, Oscar. Here in Israel, we have sound baths that help to guide us. I love it. Oh, and that reminds me, good point. One of the first things you can do with this is remote viewing exercises, like I said, the simple things. Go to places people but also try to get in touch with your spirit guides. See if you can really understand exactly who they are, what their names are, if you can start to build some kind of rapport with your spirit guides. Because also part of this protection would be having the archangels, the spirit guides, God protect you, source, as you go through these other realms. And also, as you astral travel, the spirit guides are there to guide, protect you. And at times, I know Elizabeth said this, um, give you light weapons. So I haven't brought that up today, but yeah, light weapons. So I'll just kind of leave it at there and I'll start reading for you guys. But I think it's really interesting. When did I take this course? I think it was a couple years ago, you guys. And what I love about it too, and I'll try in the most ethical way to share some of her pages, but which with each concept, lucid dreaming, quantum sensing, there's these really nice worksheets that she gives you so you can journal about your dreams, your experiences. Um, where did I go last night? What was the overall vibration of the dream? How lucid was I on a scale of 1 to 10? And there's more to this, where you use alarms to do this throughout the day. So I'll be sharing these pages with you. Of course, if you're interested, I imagine she still has this astral travel workshop on her website, which is elizabethapril.com, I believe. Um, and I want to give her full credit for the information I have. I haven't found anyone else that has such a comprehensive class. Um, so it's fantastic, and I can't wait to share more and talk with you guys about it. I used to go to the same place, but I was by the water with a group of teens. I went back every night for months, and I finally asked where I was. It was called Christ Church. I looked it up, and Christ Church is in New Zealand. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Peggy, what have some of your experiences been? Thanks, Erica.
I had one 5 years ago. I kept having a dream of being in a car accident,
Oh dear.
and I would wake up and go, no, 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 no. The intrusive thought, it goes away. So I'd go back to sleep, and it would start again. And there was one day I was late picking up Bella from school, and I went to the school. I wasn't feeling well. I was just not mentally in the right place, and I was driving, and I was hit in front of the school,
Well, when
exactly
you
the way my dream had
yeah.
told me.
So do you feel like you were traveling, or was that a prophetic dream?
I felt like I had been in it before,
Ah.
like I had, astral traveled, and I was there in the dream when the car hit me. And
Uh-huh.
then when it actually hit me, first thing out of my mouth was, "Oh," you know.
Oh, it happened. Here I am again.
I
And
said,
the thing
"Yeah."
is too, um, you lose track. Time and space and these realms don't they matter, but you
Mhm.
lose track.
Mhm.
So it's very possible that you kept going back to the same timeline. So your body would be like, hey. So it's kind of both prophetic and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. There was one that when I was
and
younger,
telepathic
yes,
too.
um, uh, before my mother married my stepfather, I and I thought it was a dream that my sister and I were sweeping up his backyard, and she was telling me about a dream she had. And then fast forward, 3 4 years later, my sister and I are in the backyard sweeping, and she goes, "Oh, I had a dream. I want to tell you about it." And I stopped her and I said, "I know what you're going to tell me."
Ah,
I said, "I've been here before." And she says, "No, you haven't. I've never told you this dream." And I told her dream exactly,
oh, that's so
which
cool.
freaked her out.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and it could. So be careful if you remote view people you know. Like try not to spy and stuff. It's tempting, probably tempting, but not because you're in a different headspace for real, right?
Hmm.
Jean, Jean says she can telepathically dream with others. So this is
Yeah.
why, Jean, if you, I think she put her email in there, didn't she? And you
If
said you
she
got
wanted my
it.
email.
She wanted your email.
Hmm.
Well, Jean, I would love for you to email me because I think it would be wonderful to come on a roundtable
Oh,
with your
definitely.
experiences. So Ella Truitt 208 at gmail.com. So we can plan. And like I said, if you guys don't want to be on camera. I mean, I get it. Um, you don't have to be, but you just come in and we're gonna chit chatty like there'll just be 4 or 5 of us. Okay, good. Thanks, Jean. This is cute. My nieces and I would do it all the time when they were little. Aren't you a wicked into it? Not wicked in a good way, like wicked bad. That's the 80 girl in me. Um, your whole family. Okay, let's see. What's Dawn say? Patty. I think she meant Peggy. Do you have a question for me? You guys, if you want a reading, please put your questions in there. Understand, members, come on. Put your questions in there. Monique, do you need a reading? Kathy, Peggy, members first, and then I'm happy to read for you guys. Anybody? Miss Erica, Jean, Dawn, Heather. Hi, honey. How you doing? Sassy wants a charm casting. Okay, let me go with Kathy and then Sassy. Um, Heather, how are you? And then Jean added, Heather, we've been talking about remote viewing. If you're interested, be sure to catch the replay and let me know if it's something you want to come on and talk about. Um, oh, how cute for that is just, I'm sorry, wait, where to go? This one. The youngest would always try to confirm with me the dream when I would pick her up from daycare. Oh my God. I hope nobody squishes that out of her little soul. We're so intuitive when we're little and people zap it. Oh, you're still suffering with that arm. Should we tell her about DSMO? Is it DMSO? DMSO. Oh,
Yeah,
and
the
Peggy,
DMSO.
DMSO. Dawn, it might help your arm. You can order it on Amazon, DMSO with lavender. But all
With
y'all use gloves when you apply it, okay? So it's not absorbing into your hands too,
right.
unless your hands hurt.
Yeah, it has a like a orangish red label, and it's with aloe, and you can get it with rose or lavender. I got it with rose.
Okay. Heather, if you need, you can reach out to Peggy about what she got. It's something we used to use on the horses all the time. And then Meredith Lynn popped in on the Zoom, and she is a nurse and everything. And she mentioned it. I was like, oh my God, we used to use that. And then Peggy's, what is it? Been 2 days? Peggy already has it.
Yeah, I got it the next day, and because I ordered it right when we were talking on Sunday.
It doesn't surprise me. And so, Sassy, you have so much to bring to this conversation, and so does Jean, and it's going to be really fun. Peggy, did you see my comment? So something so Sassy says I was watching how China was doing a special cool school to help children enhance their spiritual gifts. I know we should too. All we do is use it to train the military. Like, I'm not going to say anything bad about that. Dawn, I didn't. I know Heather's does, and I'm sorry yours does too. Oh my gosh. Um, and then she says, when I was very little, always thought everyone was telepathic. Yeah, right. These spirits had visions of the future. Then they taught it's not real and people make it up. Isn't that sad? We really get programmed, maybe in all the wrong ways. Okay. So let's see. Kathy, what is your question? Now that you're on a roll with work, we're coming off some new moon energy. I think this week is full of a lot of creative energy. I know, and we actually, I think, have an alien ship. What is it? A3A something coming in that they want to call a comet, but it doesn't have the characteristics of a comet. My question was, can we go more into who's watching over me? Is it a male? Well, I remember using my pendulum, um, and really thinking it was a male, but I told you, "Is it a female?" And you're like, "No, that it had to do with your dad." So, Dawn, yes, I'll put it down. You wanna know what the month ahead looks like? Okay, let's go. Ghosts aren't real and the dead are, yeah, it is a shame. I think the world is really opening up to the reality of it, and this comet is passing Mars soon and Venus and Earth. It'll be on the other side of the sun, so we won't be able to see it. But as it goes by Mars, we have a lot of equipment, astronomical equipment on Mars and cameras. So maybe they'll get a better visual. Because I will tell you, it doesn't have the normal comet characteristics, scientifically speaking, and it is the size of New York City. Anyway, there's that. I'm happy to share streams on that one. You guys want to be scared. Okay. Um, let's see. Hi, Justice Woman. Okay. I'm going to star that. I've got a few ahead of you. So I've got Kathy. I guess Peggy will help me. I didn't write it down now. I've lost track. Hi, love. Welcome in, you guys. I'm Elizabeth if you're new. All right. The month ahead, Kathy, I'll show you these cards. Aw. Two of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Look at this, Kathy. And the star. All right. Week 1. Good stuff at work. New beginnings. You're gonna feel like you're juggling a lot, Kathy, I mean, you're already like, yeah, what's new, Liz? But just make sure you strike a balance. So this is the Two of Pentacles. I need to mirror my screen, I think. I'll do my best. Does it need to be mirrored? Is that okay, Peggy?
It's fine. It looks good.
It's hard for me to operate. Hold on, let me figure out how to mirror it. I don't know. But this is beautiful. It is once you strike this balance as you go through this new change, Ace of Pentacles, um, and the Star, you've got a lot of wishes being met right now, especially in this first week as you roll into this job. A lot of earth energy, I must say, and like a rebirth. Love that. Let me keep going with the second week, okay? Yeah, okay. Perfect example of like life just keeps going. You've got a new job, you kind of need a moment to catch your breath, get organized. But no, you have like one more day and then you got to start. And you're planning another wedding, lots of weddings and babies. So fun. But it causes a lot of like 8 balls in the air when we really need to figure out how to just do 2. Love, you can, honey. Just wait for me. Just wait for me. Members go first, and then I've got a little list. All right, Kathy, week 2. Um, Daughter of Wands. Interesting. They bring the family in. So I feel this is like the Knight of Wands. And do you sew or knit? You do, Kathy. I really feel like this is for you. Number 1. Number 2, everything is just feeling a lot more fun, and you have the wedding and all this good stuff. It's just like a lot of passion. And dare I say, because this keeps coming up for you, um, making this is different. And you guys, my thing is I hear clear audience, whatever. So they're talking to me and it says it's like something about making the best out of a thorny situation, and being careful what decisions you make. Yeah, I know it really makes me think of you. Um, but this has to do with all the things you're juggling and being careful that you pick the roses and you don't get pricked by the thorns. And I believe that's just a like there's yeah, um, there's a it's not huge, but there's something that could feel like a little a prick, and I don't mean in the bad way, like a prick of the finger, um, something like ouch. And then look, the Father of Swords is the owl. So, the second week of September, you start to get some of those wisdom from the wounds kind of moments. So this is all fun, the new job and everything, and then things take on a more serious tone. Oh, your son at the wedding. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a snake vibe going on there. No offense, if that's what you mean. Now, the Father of Swords is here where you're just gonna remain this natural leader that you are, and you know what you know, and you're gonna keep the truth in focus in these situations. Okay, Heather, much love. You can keep listening while you sleep. And if you need a reading, text me or anything. If the timing's bad, Heather, text me. But this, Kathy, I feel like this is where you're like, okay, I see your truth, but I still think you come with a lot of love. Oh, thanks, Jean. And now we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So I think this is going to cause you to be like, I really don't need this. Like, this is one of those balls I could put down. I don't need to juggle this. And you want to move away from it. But again, I think if you can strike a balance, whatever this little thorn in your side is, will clear. Let me see what the third week is. Seven of Pentacles. So it's these cards are wild on the screen. Just keep going, nurturing. If something comes up at work, remember you've got those first 90 days. Keep nurturing and paying attention and staying focused at work, no matter all this other stuff that you're juggling. What did he your son won't go to the wet something's up with your son. I see that. It's gonna cause you to be like, I just wanna run from you," but you're gonna get over it because you are the Empress and that King of Swords, gender fluid. You're like, "I know the truth. I'm coming at this with love." Um, and not only that, you're planting new seeds with the new job and continuing, like I said, keep nurturing all of this that you want. Let us not forget the star card is here. Um, interesting. Okay, Ace of Cups. I get this a lot for Kathy. And I want to say, knowing you like I do, getting to know you and how much love you have for the family, I think you really approach all new situations, difficult situations with a lot of love. It is. Are you an Aquarius? Sorry, I didn't mention that. Um, it is. Is he an Aquarius? And but what I want to say, you are. You come at things with so much love. And if this is about him again, like, you're gonna be like, "No, Cancer. He's Cancer." Well, 2 things. What I said about how you approach things. 2, he could surprise you by coming. 3, because I get this a lot for you. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry I didn't hit mute. There could be some new love coming in. I don't know. Let me keep going with week 4, okay? Yeah, that's cool. I love how you guys are sharing that. Mother of Wands. How interesting. 2 of Cups. Son of Swords. Well, I am gonna have to say that this does have to do with him. Um, and there's a there's a big this is the Mother of Wands. Fire energy, but this is a snake protecting its nest. So, no matter how difficult he is, Kathy, I know that you want to protect him. I know that you want to bring balance to the situation with him. Um, he's coming in like a page of swords. So he's still coming in immature with a lot of all the anger and mental stuff that you're talking about. But let me clarify it because I feel like there's a possibility he might get some clarity and come to this wedding. Yeah. Well, sometimes that's all you can do. Um, and that's kind of where you are right now. You haven't walked away, uh, but there's not a lot of forward movement here. It's all about decisions. And I see that they're more about him. And you're really kind of protecting the roost here. And you know the truth about the situation. And that probably really pisses them off. Um, but there is some kind of sense of a new clarity and emotion coming in. Let me see what I get. On the bottom of the deck, Mother of Pentacles. Like, no matter what, you're going to make this okay. You're so cute. So cute. Not only work, but taking care of the wedding and him and everybody. Just, you're like, just be okay, being okay. Let me clarify this. 9 of Pentacles. I just think, the work situation is amazing. What is going to be the problem is him, right? But maybe not. There's hope that he will um, come to this wedding and act a little more mature, kind of come into some clarity and balance of his own. And I'm going to pull an oracle card for you guys, you and your son. Opening to discovery and a 7. This is beautiful. What you can't see here is this is a portal and there's a key to this portal. And the portal looks like a tree of life. Let me see what it says. I do think, and this is goes down to a number 7. Um, I want to say past life, long-term relationships, finding that balance of being a chariot and understanding that he's very triggered by this whole thing. So understand what he's triggered by. And let me get my glasses. Where are they? Why are they not on my head? First place I look on my head. Let's see. What's important here? Today, be open to receiving important information that may come from an unusual source. The universe wants to help you, but recognizing the way this aid will arrive depends on your willingness to shut out sup superfluous noise, which I believe you're doing when you said, "I'm standing back." Maybe you need to take a break from, all of that, right? Which you did. Don't let yourself get distracted. Listen without attachment and see what arises in your life. Expect a message. And I will say, pages do bring messages and the nights from the universe, and you shall have it, the star card. So I have a little bit of hope that he's going to come around um, in a way that he doesn't want to see the truth. Well, this could be very unexpected. Yeah, that's so true, of course. Um, yeah, he does. I really think he's gonna make a little just get a moment of clarity that you didn't expect seeing. Um, it goes on to other things, but that's the important takeaway here. And I think fundamentally too, not to let it, leave you with thorns, like turning this into a bouquet of roses somehow. And I think he's going to try. When is the wedding? I think there's going to be some love coming into that situation, whether he's there or not, obviously. Yeah. When is the wedding? Peggy, what did you pull it? Thank you and please and thank you.
I did.
September 12th. Okay. Well, do you trust your intuition? I don't want to blow smoke up you know, about this, but if he doesn't change, I still maintain you're going to meet somebody, Kathy. I still maintain that. Okay, Peggy, what do you have?
I pulled from Messages Cosmic Oracle cards and I got bet on yourself, take chances, reach your dreams, you've got this.
Yeah,
So,
that so
yeah.
fits her. That is her.
Yeah.
I think you're right just to step back and let him find his way, Kathy. I get that. But
Yeah.
he might surprise you. He might surprise you. I think there's a lot of surprises coming up. There's a lot of endings too. So if he wants to cause this kind
Yeah.
of ending, yeah, no. Um, I just hope he realizes sometimes you can cause a break, an ending in a relationship with the family, with all of this. And I'm sure in the long term that would not be a good idea for him. Yeah, me too. I feel like you have a better chance the way your readings have been coming, Kathy. Okay, so after, let me see.
I think we had Sassy next.
Oh, yeah, she went to charm reading. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to bump you down and you guys bear with me as I move the camera. I see you in a minute, cutie pie. Boop, boop. Okay, let's see how I can do this, you guys. Making you really dizzy. Here, I'll turn that off for a second. All right, don't go away. And if anybody wants a geometric, am I saying that right now? Reading, let me know. Hey, here we are. Oh, I got to do this. Hold on. I don't want to get you guys this dizzy. Okay, 1 second. What is it called? Geomantic. I always want to add an R. I've got that set up. If you guys have just a super strong yes or no, I need to know answer. Sassy, I've got this now. Hold on 1 second, my love. open her up. Okay. Sassy, what are we kind of focusing on with the charm reading? This is about to fall off the table. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Yeah. Okay. You did say that in a waiting room. A lot of people feel like the other shoe's gonna drop for some reason, right? Okay, Sassy, we'll focus on that. Yeah. Well, you have a huge heart. Don't change. That's for sure. Kathy, I kind of feel like he's gonna surprise you. Maybe if you have time tomorrow, Kathy, I'll do the geometric for you and see what that entails. Is he coming to the wedding or not? Yeah, I know. Once he gets there too, he's got to act, accordingly. Hold on, clearing all this out of the way. Okay, here we go. All right, what's coming for Seth? Hold on. Before I do that, we're going to do a little bit of a layered reading for Sassy real quick here. I need my Alchemy Oracle deck. You feel stagnant. My little channeler. I think, Sassy, you got to get your curiosity going. Get that curiosity going. Hmm. Okay. Does any of that relate to you where in the past, long ago, or more recently, you have been kind of, I don't know, obviously shamed or felt like this is something you can't talk about, dominated by someone, feeling these triggers are still coming up? I don't know. Is that true? Let me see. Understand that you are a channeler. We could feel that vibration in you, that frequency for sure. Do with my glasses. Um, the channeler, messenger between different dimensions, angelic protection, mediumship, gifted, intuitive, universal flow. What has gone on that is squashing this? Okay. Well, that's what we got to release. That is what we have to release. And the double L energy is interesting. I would keep out an eye out for what those L's mean around you. Um, resistance to change, that could be something that's making you feel stagnant. Um, being a little stubborn, but you are a natural born leader, oak tree, dependable and loyal. Now, the shame, the silence. Well, think about this, and then we're going to do the charms. It's about having not only been shamed, but having a little bit of guilt about something, as well as fear, exposure to things, and feeling unsupported. Unsupported. And I agree, Sassy, nature is my connection, and I love your pictures. So I'm going to put these right over here. Um, nothing could be more true about you than those things. I agree, especially the channeler. Yeah. Let's see what this has to say. What can we get you moving on? And I'm sure Peggy will pull a card for you too. Okay. Let's take a deep breath. Here we go. Oh dear. Your body flew over here, way down here. So in a way, we got to bring you back into life, back into your passion, back into this reading. Like you're having an out of body experience in a way that you don't feel receptive to. Okay. So I'm going to put your body back here. I'll put you right over here because you flew off the table. You're like, I'm not doing this today. Um, of course, what I love about you too is how much intuition comes up. And there's a hook in your crown of intuition, which I love. It nourishes you. Nature, you staying connected, that's a good hook and it nourishes you. That's the key to this. Now, did something happen when we talked about guilt, shame, fear, all of that when you were little? Did you lose someone? Um, it did affect your heart very much. This, whatever that was, there's still a big hook in that, sassy with your heart. Um, and so we need to pull those hooks out, okay, and do some cord cutting from whatever hurt your heart. And some of it, I do believe, has something to do when you were little, um, past life, even. Over here, I do believe that uh, you are in a rush to get unstuck, right? You're in a rush to figure things out. And I think emotionally and mentally, if you could just continue to just have time and patience with yourself, you are healing more than you know. Um, again, at the root of this, either was someone you dealt with that had addiction issues, a definitely a tower moment of medical issues or something that had you at one point feeling trapped and feeling at a lack of money. But what I see here is that I have the shaman's mask. You see here the gun and the sun and the copper shield. You are protected. You no longer have to be in denial of whatever happened. If there was deceit in your life, you are protected by this. And the archangels are asking you to bring the balance in, Sassy. And again, I want to know if it had to do when you were little, if you lost confidence, or that's when you were super confident. It could be a reminder to get back to little Sassy and what she likes. And there's so much guardian energy around you. If you asked me a direct question, it's no. Are you going to stay stagnant? No. Okay. What did she say? My father is a constant issue. That I finally walked away from. Uh-huh. Oh, honey. Okay, I see it. But you're no longer trapped, okay? That's what I believe this means. It was on top. I know you've lost your way, but here's the compass, okay? We're going to give you some direction now. And don't forget, we're all here for you. No wonder you feel so stuck. But the key here is you no longer have to be in denial of this stuff. And you no longer have to deal with this deceit. I promise you, as best I can as a reader and an intuitive person, that this is changing for you. You really are going to get unstuck. Um, very much, um, can't think of the right word, but up leveling of your intuition and your connection with your spirit guides and the archangels who are protecting you. And you're going to get some unexpected messages that are good and bad. They bring you fortune, abundance, but kind of break your heart at the same time. For example, hi, Adira. If Here's an example that I don't wish on anyone, but when you lose someone and then you inherit money, okay, something like that. But the big takeaway is to please cut away these cords that you have tied to some of these bad situations because you're really protected and asked to move on. Now, down here, too, your world is empty, but that's good. It's time to refill and rebuild. The snake of transformation is way over here, like your body did. So you're really not ready. Like you're just being stubborn unconsciously. I know you don't mean to be about clearing this energy and moving forward and knowing so much that you're very protected. I also have the number 9 for you, Sassy. And also, is this Aquarius again? Aquarian energy. Yep. Aquarian energy. Hi, Justice Woman. Hello, everybody. So, Sassy, um, I saw in your comments something about like all the men. Yeah, not picking on men, but I can see where there have been all kinds of moments. Again, I think when you were little, breaking your heart. And intuitively, you know how to get unstuck. You're very intuitive. And I love how you're hanging on to that. It is your protection, it is your guide, it is your future. It is now. It is um it's your copper shield. So that's really cool. And lastly, I do want you to know the the ring of long-term commitment was way over here. More healing to be done. And the acorn flew way over here because you're not growing right now as you feel stagnant. But I know you will. I know you will. Now, that being said, ooh, oh wow. Okay, then that makes it even more significant, doesn't it? All right. So now I do hope that helps clear some things up. Um, Let me bring Peggy up if she doesn't mind, because I think she's pulled a card for you.
I did. I pulled from
Okay.
Guides of the Hidden Realm,
Oh,
and
cool.
it's a call to transformation,
Yeah,
metamorphosis, and the in between. It's a
uh,
beautiful card.
it is. Yeah, and that's not what's happening. Of all the things, these two flew off the table. She's like, I'm not having it right now.
Yeah.
But you can, and you can grow, and your heart is open too. I just see where something happened when you were little, and there's room here, and even I know you're really healing. There's just a little bit more, but keep protecting, cherishing, and using your amazing psychic abilities and intuition to help you get free from being stuck inside this bird cage and also worrying about money. Okay. 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 All right. I'm glad it helped. I love my charms. I'm so grateful to them and to my spirit guides for helping me. Yesterday was my mom's birthday in heaven. And today I've been getting a lot more signs than I did yesterday. I thought she abandoned me, but she didn't. She didn't. She's here. All right.
Okay, we have
Okay.
Candy next,
Candy. Okay.
and
What
she'd
did
like
Candy?
charms.
Oh, she wants charms too. Okay. All right. Let me put you back down. Sorry. Hate move. I feel like I'm moving you around a lot. Boop. No, I'm not frozen. Are we frozen, you guys? We're a little crooked. Oh, my little guy fell out. All right, let's clear the energy. Thank you. Her name is Georgia Francis. Georgia Francis. Georgia. How about I go out today and I hear that song? Georgia. Oh, just lost my earbud.
I
Okay.
was just singing that song in my head.
One of my favorite songs. What are her favorite songs? Thank you. Georgia Francis. Of course, my dad would call her Francis. She didn't want to. He was pretty controlling. All right. So, this is for Candy. Candy, what are we focusing on for you? I don't know much about you. If you don't have anything, aw, Yadira, thank you. And Yadira, if you have a question, let me know. I usually keep it to an hour. I go live now from 1 to 2. But I'm happy to keep going. Peggy, I don't know your schedule, so you let me know.
I'm good. I'm good for
Spiritual
several hours.
and heal. Oh, good. Okay, Candy. I got the right deck. This is the Alchemy Oracle deck. Adjustment. So clarifying that. And next year, you guys, we're going into a 1 year, and it is all about adjustment. Like we don't get to just have our endings this year and everything's super smooth. So just understand that. Oh, Yadira, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Candy, I see your numbers too. Sacrifice. And oh, the Empress. Oh, okay. You have, Candy, been going through a lot, sacrificing a lot, but it's all coming in now where you're, you know, globally endings, but not for you. I see a lot of beginnings for you, and I'm glad you've been doing the energy work. We have Empress energy here and the life path number 3. What is your birth date again? Let me look at her birth date. Hold on. What was that? 7/4, 1989. 7/4/9. We have the same. We have the same energy, Candy. Yeah. So this is interesting. We have the same energy. I'm an overall 2. I also have the master number 22 in me. I'm July 18th, 1966. So different order, but we have the same energy, Candy. And I believe, well, let me see where you are this year. So, and before I do that, this is the energy of the high priestess, highly intuitive, old soul. I have so much to tell you about that as well. All of this, you have had many past lives. You're very intuitive. Again, old soul energy. You have the chariot in you. You have been put through some difficult situations many, many times, but you keep moving through them almost like you can do the impossible. And this is the emperor energy where you are a natural born leader. Um, Masculine energy in a sense, very much balanced out, by all this Empress energy you're in. And also, somebody who can be controlling, but if you've experienced being controlled, there's also that. And this is the Hermit and the Prophet. So you're entirely very much psychic, I would say. Um, you probably have the ability to prophesize things. And let me also remind you that you have a mirror number in you. So it is also a 6 in you, which is the lovers, about the duality within you, maintaining balance within you. Sometimes people with 6 and 9s can have addictions. So keep that in mind. Or you could attract people with addictions. Not always true. And there's a lot of good things to say about all of these numbers for everybody. But I'm just pointing out some of the good, the bad, and the ugly. So think of this as the high priestess, the chariot, the emperor, the hermit, and the lover's card in you. And many people would do this differently. They probably wouldn't take the master number down to a 4. But in this way, I'm able to honor all the numbers in your birth date and create this code that shows all the layers that make you this beautifully complicated, amazing soul. So I love that. Keep that in mind. And yeah, we roll in the same energy. So I could talk for days about the good and the bad and the ugly about me. 14. I can tell you also with a 2, cuts all ties when betrayed. Like we're really hard when it comes to that. Something I try to be nicer about. 4, 5, 6. Ah, I knew it. 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 Candy, you're in a 3-year of expansion. So all this clearing you're doing, it is opening up so much for you. Let me read to you what this year of expansion is going to feel like, okay? The last couple years probably haven't been very fun, but let me tell you what's coming. And it may take the rest of the year to get there, but let's hope not. Okay. Uh Expansion, growth, expansion, manifestation, preparing to plant a seed to grow, opportunity, birthing, vulnerability, redirection of energy, promoting change, cultivation, development, shedding old behaviors, beliefs, and or relationships, clearing out that energy, girl, beginning new relationships, job or opportunity, some nervousness, uncertainty, fear of the unknown, security and confidence issues, but also inspiration, fertility, creativity. I would double down on that with a 9 and a 6 in you, very creative people. Also, you can expect more personal growth and a big spiritual step. So that's amazing. This is this is your life energy code, okay? And that's your life energy number. A lot of people say that's your life path. I call it your life energy, and this is your life path year of expansion. And because of where we are globally and in a year of 9, I would take this into 2026 and just, yeah, stack the wins, girl, stack the wins little by little. All right, now let's see what the charms have to say. Okay, you guys, I'll go to, can we go to 2:30, Peggy? I
Yes,
can't
we
hear.
can.
Okay, okay, good. I'll squeeze in a couple more for you guys. And don't forget, I will be here tomorrow and Thursday at 1 p.m. if I miss you, okay? Candy, you're so welcome. I do hope you'll subscribe, you guys, please, and come back. I love it. That's all I ask. Okay. All right, here we go. Everything out of there? Okay, let's see what we have here. Ah, let's see. The number 6 is important. And again, mirrored number, right? But it could be days, months, timing, something about your birth date, your numerology. It might mean something to you. Um, Let me double check something. Why does this keep coming up? Hold on. 1 second, you guys. I thought I was losing my mind. Okay. We have Aquarian energy again. I'm like, am I not seeing something here? I love how your little body is right here on the key and the time, like it's all connected. There is a tower here. I feel like it's a good tower. Um, like things are changing for you right now, as we mentioned, 9 to 10 and new beginnings coming in. The time is right now. Um, Something unexpected is going to come in to further bump you kind of down this new path you're on. Um, as you grow and awaken even more spiritually, there's a strong message here to continue to trust your intuition, to trust your psychic abilities, to let them open up. That is actually going to help you heal, and it's going to light up passion inside of you and bring you confidence. If you've had any health issues or addiction issues, or someone you were in love with did, you are that is balancing out. I do think you were in danger at one point. I'm not sure if that relates. Um, okay. Um, I do think that okay. I do think that again at the root of this, like the key in the root here is you now know it's time. I mean, not only to trust your intuition, but let's grow, let's step into this spiritual journey you're on. You're being asked to never give up. Do not deny your abilities. In fact, celebrate them, talk about them, share them, um, and understand there is a lot of past life energy with you, and that is my mom right there. Um, and they're cheering you on to not only love yourself, but be open to new love. I feel like this past dangerous situation, um, it left you feeling very unprotected, and that is not true. I do feel like you've set yourself free from this as the bird cage is way over here. You're more open now to things in your world and your emotions. You're really not holding on to this. I love it. You're like, I I know the time is now for me to let go of all of this. And my heart is protected, my world and my emotions are open. Um do not go back to this situation. There is an element of danger there. That whatever it was that broke your heart, whoever caused deceit and all of this and caused you to not trust yourself or your intuition, do not go back to that. And please celebrate who you are now, celebrate loving yourself, and celebrate the this crown of intuition you wear so proudly. And doing that is really going to help you heal and be more confident, shine your inner light. There's just, by the grace of God, you're okay. And there's still more time where you have to get on the right path and figure that out. I understand that. But I do think that you're listening. And as you can see too, the long-term ring of commitment is over there, but it's not leaving you without some fortune. So I hope that makes sense. I guess I'll leave that one there for now. I know. I just had to say that because of what I saw. And even if you did go back, I still got your back, girl. You know what I mean? There's so many reasons sometimes we go back. So I just wanted to say, like, I see danger, okay? But all of us here have your back no matter what you decide to do. That worries me. The bullet and the gun are both used as weapons together, right? But separately, they represent protection. But together, it worries me. So you just as we say in Spanish, te cuidando, go with caution. Te cuidando, mi love, mi amor. Okay, so let me bring up beautiful Peggy, and I keep losing my headphone. And it is 2:22 in the house. Candy, thank you. Promise you'll come back. It's so nice to meet you. Let me bring up beautiful Peggy. I'm trying. Oh, there she is.
And I pulled from Guides of the Hidden Realms, and I got the true source of power. So divine will, integrity, power versus force.
Oh, I love those cards. Divine
It is
will over force.
power versus force.
Power versus force.
Yes.
Yeah, that really goes with this. The way I was worried about the force and the gun and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different sense of power.
I love that.
I get like that. I mean, I see repeating numbers all the time. I can't tell you when I don't. Um,
Right?
yeah, and I do sometimes. I'll just say out loud like, "Okay, what? I see you. What?"
Oh,
There's
all
got
the
to be a
time.
better way for us to talk than you keep throwing numbers at me.
Right. Right. I know. I see the numbers and I say, thank you. I see you.
I do say, yeah, I do say thank you and stuff, but I've had times where I'm like, all right, already. I mean, come on. You're about to beat me over the head with these numbers. What do I need to know? But my spirit guides have a funny sense of humor after all. There's
They all do.
a lot of comedians in my family.
Yes, you do.
And my dad's up there somewhere messing with me. He didn't believe until close to his death after he lost someone he loved. And then he would say like, "Look at that clock. It wasn't moving. Now it's moving. Look at that pinwheel." Everything became a sign. I was like, "Well, look at you, Dad." Jean is amazing. She's very psychic. Reach out, Jean. You're going to be part of I don't know what to call it. Should we call it a spirit table? Round table
Sure.
sounds silly. Sounds so corporate. It's going to be a spirit
Well,
table.
we'll see about spirit table. It kind of sounds
That
like
sounds like a
another.
seance, right?
It does, but another group.
Oh, yeah. Well, they wish they had a spirit table. Good luck with that, sage on a stage. Yeah, I said that out loud. Anyway,
Did you want to do one more?
yeah, I would love to do one more. Let me take a sip of my tea, water, lime. It's water.
Okay. Well, Dawn is next, and she wants
Mm.
to know who's watching over her and if it's male.
Oh, that's right. Mm. You guys, give me just a second. Who's watching over her and is it male? Who's watching over you and is it male? Who's watching over you and is it male? Okay, I got it. I know what I need to do. Hold on. I have a Leo moon. I'm a Cancer, Leo moon, Aquarius rising. That's why the Aquarius, I'm like, what, am I causing this to happen? But I see a lot of you have Leo, Aquarian, and Cancer too. Pretty wild. We're every chat, you guys, people roll in with the same energy. Jean, thank you so much. Jean, you use TikTok, don't you? I have a feeling she's a TikToker. Oh, I didn't see that come out. That's wild. 20, like, oh. All right, this is really interesting because these are both about being a record keeper, needing to dive back down into uh, who is around you, who is part of your past life connections then and now. Um, this is also that chariot energy of being able to do the impossible, but also holding very near and dear the things that you uh, find moral and right and just in your life. Now, I would say that something happened when you were little that you feel, and I could be way off, but that you feel responsible for, that you were shamed about, that is an experience that has never left you. So let me keep going because we're diving into this past life energy and it'll help me hone in on who is with you. So let me read a couple things to you, okay? Um, Let me get some wisdom. This childhood paranormal experience, imaginary friend or, type of thing, influenced by spiritual judgment beliefs of the parents, spiritual curiosity, old soul, seeker of truth, seeker of spiritual practice, faith to support healing, curiosity about why we are here, what is our purpose, who is around me, right? You are humanitarian and highly influenced by what you read, seeker of understanding the impact of our traumas in our present life. This is why you're asking me this. Now we take it back just one. You are an old soul, understands the importance of our history, holds the records of the family and ancestry. So I will tell you that intuitively, psychically, you know the answer to your question. You know who's around you. But I'm glad to back it up for you, okay? Also, you could possibly be someone who stores records, trauma, and events, experiences that we may not want to confront, heal, and feel. Denial issues, resistant issues, communication issues, absorption issues, guardian of secrets, okay? Protector of secrets, fear of exposure, fear of persecution and judgment. The record keeper has been contracted to hold something. Struggles with letting go, believe if they let go that of something that is betrayal of their contract. Very important. Um, burden issues, weight issues, struggles with forgiveness, struggles with the future of the unknown. And I believe that is tied to something that happened when you were little that has just never left you. Well, hello. Nice to see you, pumpkin. I have soap coming your way. Okay, so this is just clarifying and validating that you are the psychic one who holds these records. And like I said, intuitively, you know this person is there. I feel like if you can drop the fear of judgment and persecution, this soul will come to you and show themselves to you, no matter what I say. Let me get a couple more on this. That's funny. Uh, there's the three again. So I think too that, oh wow, what's happening? Everything good? Okay. Hope everything's good, you guys. Love you guys. If you're leaving, I love you. But let me keep going. So I love this card too. I wanted to double check the meanings, but this is the imperfect healer, and this is actually Lindsay's hands who created this deck. She said, I wanted to be present in my own deck to walk beside those that were once broken and lost. My intention in this life was never to be a spiritual leader, but the universe had a greater plan for me. This card, oh crap, my bad, you guys. This card, where'd it go? Honors the beautiful, challenging, difficult road of recovery. I walk beside you not to summon your struggle, but to bring light to all the lessons you've learned. This card reflects the beauty of being flawed and imperfect. It celebrates that through our willingness to be brave, transparent, vulnerable, and determined, it helps to restore a spiritual seed of hope in those suffering. And I also feel that you have been um in a past life and maybe even now felt very trapped and imprisoned. But this is what you have to let go of to clear your energy and your frequency so this person can come in. Now, I'm going to check again and hopefully not knock my camera. Oh, let me put both feet on the ground. Okay. Okay. Is this person a man? Yes. Okay. Is this male figure present, please? No. Well, Jean, I do feel it again. I should have gone with my instinct the first time that we did this. I do feel like it's a male, but I don't feel that he's necessarily connected to you right now. And I think it's just some of these blocks. And what I want to do for you, I need to pull a couple more cards for you. Um, hmm, I feel like I didn't get the right one. So strange. See if these mean something to you. The place where I died is the very place I was reborn. Also, no matter where you were there. So, okay. Um, this makes a lot of sense. No matter where you were there in a soul form. Does that make sense? I do believe too that you have the ability to open up um in a mediumship capacity and telepathically communicate with him, but there are blocks for you and it has to do with some stuff you still have to release. And then finally, I'm going to pull one more card for you. And I know with so much love, Peggy's going to as well. Um, and for some reason, it's Moonology. Yeah, but on a soul level, you both you're tied. Your records. You're contracted. Dawn, if you have his birth date, let's do your birth date and his birth date. I don't need a time or place. You know that. You guys, we are coming into an eclipse season, so I'm really digging my Moonology cards right now. And you need to continue to heal and open up, stay on that spiritual path, and ask for signs from him and pray about it and talk to him. Try to connect. Um, Love it like crazy. New moon in Libra, new romantic cycle begins. I don't know about that. I see this as you actually coming into a new spiritual cycle yourself. And I would pay attention to the new moon eclipse in Virgo on the 7th, I believe. Oh, these? Which cards, honey? Happy to answer. Yeah, Don, find out his birth date. But I love this card for you. I feel like you're getting an upgrade and you're really balancing y- your own love and maybe new love will begin. But I just see this as really awesome. Oh yeah, these are Moonology. Quite common. They're just I don't know who doesn't love them. Yeah. Let me show you the book. Yasmin Boland. Yasmin Boland. One of the first decks I have as well. I love them. I also love when it comes to moon cycles and stuff. I love Lunar Nomad Oracle. Hi, Anne Marie. There's my girl from Ireland. Oh my gosh. I wish you catch the beginning, Anne Marie. I've got my necklace on and you missed a lot of good information. I'm about to go. She's my friend. I showed you guys, Anne Marie, they saw pictures of you in our Zoom meeting. I was showing off my necklace and how cute you are. They're like, oh my God, she's so cute. Yeah, Sassy, get these. You'll love them. You'll love them. Anne Marie, I hope you're having a wonderful time. See, because of you guys, I can't go visit her. I got to stay here and do stuff. No, I'm kidding. Anne Marie, that's my good friend Peggy. She's in Vegas. Let's go. Let's meet in Vegas sometime. Anne Marie, did you have a lot of rain over the weekend? Okay, come tomorrow. How did it go? Did you have a lot of rain? It rained here nonstop. Aw, you're more amazing. I hope you're having a wonderful time. You look like him. That's fantastic. We were having a conversation. You should put a male filter, like, how did we do that? Maybe on TikTok or something, but See how much you look like your dad when you put a male filter on. Crazy. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Anne-Marie. I know you were trying to enjoy the motocross or race cars or something that you were invited to, but I hope it was a great weekend. That's so interesting. Well, Don, see if you can get his birth date and we'll do a little legacy reading for you. And again, you guys, don't forget anybody who hasn't reached out to me about the crystal soap. I have some available. Also, so email me with your address. Also, if you would like to be on our roundtable discussion on some of these things, please email me and we'll pick a date. Oh, I know that, honey bunny. I'm from Florida. Don't say that word in my chat. That's a dirty word. That is a dirty word right there. Okay. Did I keep you from a card? I did. I'm so sorry. I saw Anne Marie and you have a card. One last card.
I do. I do.
I'm
It's from
so sorry, Peggy.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm patient. I'll wait. Um, it's from Messages of Cosmic Oracle Cards, and it says, "Trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. But trust
Mm,
yourself."
that's important for all of us.
I know it's a hard thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw something that said, I know we've all heard it, but trust takes years to build, seconds to break, and forever to repair.
Yes.
So, anyway, I am glad I could be with you all today. Anne-Marie, thanks for popping in. Oh, Yadira, you're in Puerto Rico. Ah, bless your heart. You did have, there's some tropical waves coming your way and then headed to me, right? Stay safe, Yadira. Much love. I hope to catch you in Reese's live later. Kathy, I love you so much. I know you're going to have a busy day getting ready. Aw, much love. Back at you. I've got soap coming to you. And Sassy, thank you for everything. Jean, you're amazing. Peggy, you're the best. Love you so much. All right, guys. I'll catch you here tomorrow. Same time, same place, different stuff. Do come back. Okay. Yeah, I get to see you one more time before you get all busy. Rhode Island? I have to go to Rhode Island to be safe? No, no offense to Rhode Island. It's probably lovely. Love you too, Dawn. Oh, love, come back. I don't believe we read for you, so come back. I'll be here tomorrow. Anne Marie, text me. Let me know what you're doing. I hope you're not lonely. I'm sorry I can't be there. Much love, you guys. Peace. Bye, Peggy. Yes, it's over. Come back, Justice. Oh, Kaylee, come back. Okay, much love, you guys.